Well, howdy, folks. Nestled inside that super stout case right there is a birthday present. Specifically one for my niece, Margaret. So I'm going to do a little video to show her how to use it. And all of y'all can tag along. So, best way to get it out of the case is to prop it up in a chair or something, or stick it on your desk, anywhere where you can rest the lid on something. I'm going to do it right here. Oink. And you've got these two little levers right here on either side of the machine. You push those down, and then lift the front of the machine up and take it out towards you. And you've got these two little hooks in the back of the case, so when you go to put it back in there, you got to slot those into the little holes on the back of the machine. And it'll click back into place. So this is a 1962 Olympia SM5. It's kind of a cross between the SM2 and the SM3. You set the margins here in the back. It's this little dudes right here. You push them down and you slide them to where you want them. Where you want them. Want them. These little guys are for the tabulator. You can scooch those to wherever you want your tabulator button to stop. Like that. This guy is your carriage lock. When it's up, it'll lock the carriage in the center. To type with it, poke it down like that. You can lock it from either direction. This guy, that's his tail. Shift button, shift lock, margin release. This guy will let you extend past your margins. Type, you get the bell and it stops working. Hit that and you can finish your word. Your line spacing is up here on this lever. Double spacing, triple spacing, single spacing. And those are kind of misleading because this thing goes click, click every time you do this, right? So on the first setting, it'll click twice. On the second setting, it'll click 3 times. And if you go all the way up to the top, to the little dot instead of the lines, it won't click at all. This is your carriage release. Push that sucker down and you can move it all over the place. This is the one that releases your paper. This guy does this. And this guy controls your ribbon. It has 3 positions, but only 2 of them are going to actually type. The top one, the blue, does the top half of the ribbon. All the way down on the red does, you guessed it, the red half of the ribbon. Here in the middle on the white, doesn't do a damn thing. That's for some weird, it's actually for doing stencils. And we don't do stencils anymore, so meh. That doesn't do anything. It just doesn't involve the ribbon at all. So, oh, and this one, your backspace. I think that's about it. Paper guide. It's about as clean as they get. Man, I like this thing. Do a little type sample with it. 1962 Olympia SM5, serial number 2131847. That types in Elite. Oh, I have the carriage locked. On the black setting, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The red setting here. Now is the time for all good men to come to the aid of their country. This is one of those few typewriters that can actually type faster than I can. I can't type fast enough to make it bind up. Now, if I hit the wrong keys, and I get two of them stuck up there, you just reach up and pull them back gently. Sometimes they'll get crossed to where one is kind of stuck in the other one like that. And if you go to pull it back, it just gets tighter. So when they do that, you have to separate them gently and let them fall back down. The ribbon will automatically reverse itself when you get to the end. But if in case it hangs up, these two little things right here, this set and this set, are what determines the direction that the ribbon is winding. These little dudes are just there to hold it in place. I think that's about it. If you find yourself with any questions about how to use it, well, you know how to get a hold of me. Happy birthday to you.